Famke Janssen is perhaps best known for her role as Jean Grey, Phoenix, in the X-Men film series, a character she portrayed across several films, starting with X-Men in 2000. Her portrayal of Jean Grey made her a fan favorite, and she reprised her role in subsequent sequels and spin-offs. In addition to her work in the X-Men series, she has appeared in a variety of other films, including Golden Eye, The Faculty, House on Haunted Hill, and Taken. Outside of her film career, she has worked on television, appearing in series such as Nip, Tuck, Hemlock Grove, and How to Get Away with Murder. Her contributions to film and television have made her a well-respected figure in Hollywood. Here are 10 things you probably didn't know about Famke Janssen. She is multilingual. Born in the Netherlands, Dutch is Famke Janssen's native language. She is also fluent in English and French. She learned German, but has not kept up with it. Her ability to speak multiple languages has likely been an asset in her acting career, allowing her to take on a variety of roles in different linguistic and cultural contexts. She was a professional model. Years before Famke Janssen broke into Hollywood, she was a professional model. She modeled throughout the 80s, but started to wind down her career in the early 90s, hoping to make the jump onto the silver screen. Her first role was on a Star Trek: The Next Generation episode, and she also acted in a crime drama called Fathers and Sons with Jeff Goldblum. From then on, she took on as many guest starring and small roles on television and in cinema as she could. She studied economics at the University of Amsterdam and literature at Columbia. Famke Janssen initially studied economics at the University of Amsterdam before abandoning school to travel the world as a model. In the early 1990s, she enrolled at Columbia University's School of General Studies to study creative writing and literature. She was almost cast as Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. In the late 90s, Famke Janssen was a top choice for action roles. She became well known for playing the villain Xenia Onatopp in the 1995 James Bond movie Golden Eye. Janssen was considered for the role of Lara Croft in Tomb Raider by Paramount Pictures because of her success in Golden Eye and other movies like Rounders and House on Haunted Hill. Even though she didn't get the Lara Croft role, she played Jean Grey in the X-Men series starting in 2000. She appeared in several X-Men movies, and despite mixed reviews for her last one in 2006, she was praised for her performance. She didn't tell anyone about her injury while filming Golden Eye. Famke Janssen got injured while filming a fight scene with Pierce Brosnan in the James Bond movie Golden Eye. During the fight in the spa, she insisted that the stunts be as realistic as possible. She said, "Pierce was throwing me up against the wall, and I said to Pierce, 'Don't worry about it. Just throw me real hard, because I don't want to act on it too much. It's gonna look fake and I don't want it to look fake, so just do it.'" As a result, Brosnan accidentally broke one of her ribs. Janssen stated that she waited to disclose her broken rib to anyone until the movie's production was complete, as she wanted to avoid creating any problems on the set. She managed to make a very difficult pool shot on the first take. Famke Janssen played a pool hustler in the Turn the River movie and insisted on making all her own pool shots for the film, even learning specific shots since she had never played pool before. She told Us Weekly, "I played a pool hustler in Turn the River. With no prior experience playing pool and very little time to prepare, I had to make a bank shot. To my own surprise, and everyone else's, I made the shot in the first take." She took 3 years off from acting to write and direct her first feature film. Famke Janssen has had a long career with over 70 roles in movies and TV shows since she started acting in 1992. In 2011, she took on a new challenge by directing, writing, and producing the comedy film Bringing Up Bobby, where she worked with actor Rory Cochrane. She took a break from acting for 3 years to focus on the film. She even thought about leaving acting behind. She told the New York Times, "I actually thought for a while that I didn't want to act and started taking steps to go in different directions. I didn't feel that I could express myself in the right way in that profession anymore." The film was shown at festivals worldwide but only had a limited release in the US and didn't get good reviews. Janssen hasn't directed another movie since then, but she mentions she has some scripts she might work on later. Directing a film changed her perspective. The experience of her first feature film was a big deal for her because it gave her a new view of acting. She learned a lot about the importance of time and money, especially in making movies. Now, when acting, she's more mindful of not wasting time on set, like worrying less about her hair so filming can go smoothly. She realized how critical time and budget are, especially for independent movies. This has changed how she acts, always being conscious not to hold up production. She said, "Now, I constantly like, oh, don't worry about it. My hair is fine, even though it's going every which direction because I'm like, I don't want to take more time away from set. Are they ready on set? I don't want them to wait." She loves painting. Famke Janssen loves painting as much as acting. She gets her inspiration from the beauty of nature and the wonders of science. During the lockdown in New York City, she joined other artists by putting her art on the boards in Soho and at the Whitney Museum. She joked to Us Weekly, "Now I can say I had an exhibition at the Whitney." She struggles with fame. Famke Janssen prefers to stay away from the spotlight and press interviews. She values her privacy a lot and doesn't want people to know too much about her life. Janssen shared that her experience with fame, especially after her role in the James Bond movie GoldenEye, made her cautious about her relationship with the media. This includes not dating famous people, staying off social media, and accepting that she might make less money. She faced challenges being taken seriously in the acting world due to her background as a model and a Bond girl. Despite these challenges, Janssen has worked hard to focus on her acting skills and choose her projects carefully, aiming for a long-lasting career over quick fame and money.